We're going to test our mics. 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1,
All right, we got this pot. Painted it yesterday. Turquoise is what we're going to call it. It's going to go in the front of the house. We're going to do 2 of them. We're going to try and do them identical, kind of backwards identical. So if you're looking in a mirror, you see one side, you see the other, something like that. I get it. All right. So we're going to stick this baby in here. What's this for?
That's to cover the little drain hole so that the soil doesn't get lost. I put it upside down so the water can drain out the drain hole but not the soil.
And this goes over it?
Yes, that over it. And that is just to take up some of the space inside of the pot because these are not going to be in the pot for very long. They don't root very deeply. And of course, soil can be expensive. So again, they don't need all of that soil.
Okay, so
we're not like over filling it with the container as well. So it's not going to dry out.
We back. We had to eat dinner.
Okay, so
we want soil first, right? We're going to fill up soil to the top of that container in there.
Yes.
All right, did you bring a little shovel out? Well, I'm just doing it by hand.
You're pretty much just doing it by hand, but before we do that, we want to put damp soil, not soaking wet soil, but we don't want to put dry soil in this container pot. So the first thing that we're going to do is I'm going to bring in a bucket.
Looks like a cat litter box.
It works just as the same. You're going to open up the potty, right? So I'm going to go in here.
She said rainwater. Y'all didn't mishear that. She collects rainwater everywhere. And it rained a lot last night if you saw our video from the storm. I don't know why we didn't have this bucket out there. We should have done that. All right. I know y'all can't see this because all turquoise is in the way. So let's do that for you. And then you can focus on the pretty plants too. We got a tarp down because we're kind of proud of our garage. I just painted it. Eventually, we'll probably do this without a tarp down and just sweep it out. That's rainwater. It's not orange juice.
Now, this isn't dry.
Pretty moist.
This is cool to the touch, but not wet. Like, my hand is not wet, though.
We're about to find out if we got any Asian jumping worms, too. We're going to play in the sand.
There's no Asian jumping worms in this.
So we know it doesn't come from this.
Well, not any grown ones, I hope.
We need more?
Mix it up a little and we see what the consistency is. But as far as for the container, yes.
Oh, well.
Keep going.
So we just dump the whole bag in there?
No. No, you should not.
What happens when you do the whole bag? Is that too much?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's going to be too much. Okay, mix that up.
Making a cake. Making a cake. We got a lump.
Yeah, so sometimes you get potting mix that has chunks of wood. Now, potting mix is made mostly of.
All right.
Okay, so let me see what the consistency is.
It's pretty moist. Your hand's muddy.
It is. It's not muddy.
Where's your gloves?
But it is leaving some moisture there, so that's good. Okay, so start filling up your.
Nothing else goes in this?
No. Mm-hmm.
We're going to get all turquoise back.
So sometimes with the holes at the bottom of the container, I put pebbles about a quarter size or so around the holes, just so that not, the soil doesn't plug the hole up, for one, because you don't want that drain hole to get plugged up. And then, but I didn't have any rocks or small pebbles, so that's why I was using that little strainer at the bottom of it. You gotta pick this up and dump it in there.
It's to the top of the.
It's all around the sides, push down and to the top.
Push down, shaking together, and running over. That's press down, shaking together, and running over. Just in case you know.
Okay, put a little bit more in there.
Let's put more. I don't think there's enough.
Now this is going to be the first plant that you're going to put in there, and this is a salvia. This is saucy coral salvia.
It's been sitting in the garage for a day and a half. It's losing its blooms.
Yeah. So this is going to go towards the back because this is the thriller, right? This is what's going to be the showstopper. It gets the largest. So it's going to go to the back.
Okay.
Okay. So when you place it in there, try to place it further to the back. And on one side, make sure it is all level in there. Okay.
I don't have a level. I can go get one.
No.
It's close.
You don't have to have it level. I just don't want like it to have soil here and then on the other side the soil dips down, okay? So remember how I taught you how to take the plant out? Gentle, lovingly, like it's a newborn infant or a, very fragile egg.
Good girl. Good girl.
I think if you support it, it'll come out.
Got it. It
Okay.
looks good on the bottom too.
Okay, good. Doesn't look like it needs much teasing at all.
You don't have to tease it, or use Revlon hairspray.
All right, go ahead and put it in there. Now, tell me, how?
Oh wait, we're going to one side.
Okay. So
We don't know what we're going to call the back or the front yet.
So, so
It's at the top.
it is at the top. So, let me see that plant for a second. And are we right at where that pot is inside?
We're that far from it.
Okay.
We're like a fingernail.
All right.
See, it's losing all its.
That's okay.
Blooms.
We're just making it a little shorter, but we're not
Oh, you
hurting the roots.
Oh, you see the?
I'm just gently teasing it.
Do you see the blooms?
Well,
That's what I was talking about.
yeah.
Okay, it's going over there. Okay, you want it there.
And okay, so now it's about,
It's at the lip.
yeah, so is it low enough that we could put water in it without it
Yeah.
spilling out? Okay.
You got this much room.
Okay, an inch at least, you think?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now fill some soil in around the root ball, just around the root ball. Don't go around in the other spots because we still have more plants to put in there.
We'll lock it into place.
So just a little bit of cushion
Okay.
around the root ball.
Got it?
Okay, now that's the big deal. Now,
Big
we're going to
deal.
put 5 plants in here. We have 2 spillers, so they're going to flank on the side. So your next ones are going to be your spillers.
Okay, we got this little guy. Don't tell me. It's a Dazinger. I need my glasses. It's
Here.
a Colbury.
Here, put your glasses on.
Those are your glasses. Mine are over
Put
there.
my glasses on.
All right, maybe Dazinger is the brand name. I think
that's true.
I think it's a Colibri.
Calabrocha.
No, Colibri. Malibu pink. Oh wait, she's so smart. Way down here in fine print where it says full sun, it says Calabunga, dude. It says Calabrocha.
Okay.
All right.
We'll show close-ups of this just in case we murder the pronunciation.
I think you got it. She speaks Latin.
No, I don't.
She speaks
Oh,
plant.
you don't have to. So
She speaks plant Latin.
yeah, just the main thing about when you tease the roots, and you're not able to see this because you have the pot right in front of everything.
Okay, we're gonna move that in a sec. All right.
All right, so
Where should it go? Here you go.
next to the side, make sure
There you
there's soil
go.
between
Here you go. That wasn't nice of me. Here you
No,
go.
I wasn't going to put it in there. I was going to show them the roots. What?
Show them. Show the people. Show the people what they want to see.
Well, I don't know how far away we are, but let me just.
Don't get the floor dirty.
No.
Just
this was
paint.
not rooted in, and it really didn't need any teasing of the roots. But the main thing is not that you want to break the roots, but you just want to get some of the roots hanging down so that they're not broken. If you get some hanging down, then they will start going down into the soil and spreading out all around. Okay, and not choking out the plant. So, but this one has very good roots, and we can put it in the pot to the side.
We're going to want it to grow out. So we want it here, right here?
Either
or
side.
that side?
Either side you want.
All right. Well, it's closest to me.
And look, this little flower broke because of that storm last night.
They were inside, Mama. They were right there, and the garage door was closed.
Oh, well, the one that I have in the front yard has the same broken little flower head.
Okay.
Taking with this.
All right. So we need a little more soil to
And okay, yeah, and it sits
make
low.
it place.
Then, yeah, put it around it so that its roots have some soil surrounding it. It's like insulating the soil.
All right.
And then again, you want to make sure that it's low enough that when you water the pot, you can just put a lot of water in at one time and it'll let it soak in.
That's
okay.
all good.
Okay, now we're going to put in the other spiller, which is the little white thing. This one you need to be very gentle with.
This is a Euphoria Double Furry White from Joe Smith's Plant Farm. A.N. Euphorbia. Sound about right? Euphorbia. All right. This one I gotta be real nice to.
And this is very similar to other Euphorbia that you see out there probably on the market, like the Diamond Frost Euphorbia.
That one came out easy.
Yeah, that doesn't have a lot of roots, does it?
I don't know. Should I peel it back?
No. Let me see real quick. Not every plant needs to have the roots messed with, y'all. You just want to look at them. There's no root circling. They look fine. You can put this one straight in just the way it is. Now, if it sits too high, we need to remove some of the soil on the side, okay?
This is going to go over here or next to it?
It's going to go on the other side because they're both going to spill over.
All right. Oh, it's going to be perfect.
Does it sit down in there good where you can water?
It's at the same height this other one is. Okay. In fact, it sits a little bit below.
Okay, good deal.
All right, let's get some more mud. This sucker's going to hold 6 plants if we want. Can't believe it. Oh, I was doubting 3. We were shopping for plants today, and I was like, there's no way. We were also shopping for plants yesterday and the day before. We got a lot of plants to plant. So tune in, because the next 3 days, well, we're going to take a break to do something else. God, another broke one. They'll grow back.
On it. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it off.
She's tearing my plant up. All right. Now we're going to put 2 fillers. So Thriller, Spiller, and now we got, I like purple. We got
those are Celosia.
Filler, and we got Filler. All right. This poor guy doesn't have a name.
Those are Vinca, and they're not the creeping Vinca. They are just your annual.
All right, so we're gonna put 2 or 3 of these. Should we put Vinca in the middle and one on each side?
I would put the white away from the other white. So I put the white over here by the Calabrocha.
And you'd put the 2 purple ones over here? You wouldn't do like purple, white, purple?
No.
All right. All right, so we're gonna do these. This is let me do it right. I know Sherry told you.
But I would only do 2 of those because I don't know how tall they get.
You told me 2. We bought 6, but so I don't speak French or German or whatever they Celosia.
Celosia.
Celosia first, flame purple. Purple flame, the other tag says.
Uh-oh.
My kitty cat wants to hang out with us. We'll show you him in a little while. All right, so we're only going to do 2. These I struggle getting out. I did these out front the other day, and they're tough. Like, oh, I got lucky. All right, and this one I'm gonna have to make sure it's straight because it's small, but it's got good roots. So
and that one makes sure it sits up.
I gotta put a little more soil in here because it's a little short. It's a shorty.
It's shorty. Now, but some celosia can get very tall. It's sad because Lex Plant Farm had a celosia that they had babied and protected over winters and things like that, and it was, I don't know, 5 feet tall. It looked like a tree.
Did we get this at Lex, or did we get this today at the?
We got that No, we got that at Lex.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a lot of purple today. I was in a purple mood.
That one broken too? Both broken.
Oh, gosh. Almost got it good. Got the bottom off, but it's got good roots. I just got to
put some more soil in it.
Gotta put a little more sand in here.
This little bitty, there's 6 packs.
Okay, do I go on the edge or do I go in a little bit? On the edge?
You can go in a little bit to give it some room to spread its leaves and stuff.
It's going to spread its wings and fly. What does that, a butterfly? A bird?
Anyway, I was saying these 6 packs, sometimes the roots are not full, like they're not filling the entire cell, and so you might take one out.
Oh, there wasn't any in the bottom?
Yeah, there's soil left in there.
That's
because the roots weren't into it yet, so it's okay.
I think we're going to need 2 of these.
You want 2 of those? Did
Well,
you only buy 1?
No.
No, because those get...
Look, I got this much room.
But that will...
It's going to get big?
You've seen my Tinkas, yes.
It's been taking fish oil then. Good boy. All right, let's try this one. I learned this from Laura on Garden Answers. To rub around here. It's not the way you do it.
When they're in little containers like that,
like this. Usually does that.
It's this size container that you have to work the spacing to get the plant out. Usually these little ones.
Look at that. I'm going to peel it away a little bit so that the roots can grow out. She calls it something else though. She calls it Carrie. Carrie calls it, gosh, she just mentioned it too. I'm trying to take in a lot in a few days.
Tease it if it needs it.
Tease it, that's right, and then spray it with Revlon.
But that one probably didn't need to be.
If you're from the 80s, you know that reference.
Only if the roots are starting to circle. And a good way to know that is that the roots take the shape of the container. So like sometimes when you pull these out of the container, the roots are in these little corner square shapes, and they are thicker. Those are the ones you want to tease a little bit. If they're not like that, you can leave the roots alone. All right, now, how are we on the soil height? We're not too high, right?
No, the soil's looking good. We got a little bit to water, and we want to give it some 6-2-4-8, 6-2-4-10-8.
Hold on, I have a pocket where I can put my hand into it.
So we better get some soil in there.
I got it. So you just got to go around and make sure that...
I got a couple pockets too.
Yeah, you want to fill it with soil?
No.
I didn't think so.
No. She used to fill them with rocks when we would go hiking in Colorado. That in my backpack.
I do like to collect rocks.
And put them in my pockets. Gosh, this is going to turn out great.
Hold on. I got to do one thing.
I must have screwed it up then.
You didn't screw it up. I'm just going to, this one plant, let's see, gently.
Is it too low?
It's in the pot, like.
The plant itself?
No. It's not too low. I'm just going to try to get some soil right here beside it.
We got soil. Need soil? We got it. I bought 10 bags yesterday and 10 bags today. And we're going to have to go get some more.
Okay, even though we watered the soil already, we are going to still water this container. Because if you don't water the soil, and then you try to water it when the soil is dry, it's like hydrophobic, meaning
You need more there?
it can't
Is what we're
absorb the
saying?
water.
You're really pushing down. I guess.
No, we're good. We're
I guess I
good.
need to be more firm and give it some.
No. It doesn't have to be firm. I'm just making sure there's no space between the plants.
You got to be so gentle taking it out, but you got to pound the soil. All right. How about some 6-2-4? 10 to 8.
Okay.
12,
now we're going to sprinkle some plant food around it.
I wonder why it goes backwards in number 6-2-4. I wonder why that is.
Oh, that's a lesson for you. These are the micronutrients that are in the. So you have.
6 of one, 2 of one, and 4 of another?
Yes. So I think the first one is nitrogen, then potassium, and then NPK. Nitrogen, potassium. What does K stand for in the?
Chloride? That might be C. I bet it says it on it. Here, if you bring it closer, my old eyes can read it.
Nitrogen, potassium, and potassium's for flower development. Nitrogen is for.
There is nitrogen, but there's phosphate, iron, and potash. So the 6 is nitrogen. The 4 is K20, which is soluble potash. And the 2 is available phosphate. And the 1 is iron. Carrie was very close. It's got fish meal, kelp meal, soy meal, wheat, pork bone, yucca,
potash is a name for
sulfate of potash, magnesia. Gosh, we should be eating this. Cornmeal. All right. Don't be looking it up right now. We can correct it. How much we got? How much am I putting on it?
maybe like a handful and just sprinkle around. Nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. That's what it is.
There we go.
So the first number is nitrogen, the second number is phosphorus, and the third is potassium.
So they call potash.
Known as NPK. And if you are feeding your plants, you have to watch those numbers. Now everything's very close, 6-2-4, so it's very close, balanced. This is like a balanced, multi-purpose food. But it does come in numbers that are like 10 to 0. So you just have to watch.
We're going to use some of that, some biotone?
No, because we forgot to do it.
I kept asking you, Carrie.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
But normally, when you're putting your plants in, you can put some of this biotone starter. It's just a root starter.
Okay.
And you can put it in there and then put your plants in, but we forgot it.
Were you going to water it with rain?
You know what? If you want to sprinkle some on top, because when we water it, it'll get down in there.
We're going to put some.
One little handful and some. It doesn't have to go on roots. You can.
Gentle, huh?
Gentle.
All right, we're going to put that rainwater in it.
Not like this, we're not. We're going to put it in a container and rain and shower.
Oh, we're going to shower it. All right, let's get up and.
But I don't think we should do it in here.
Okay, we're not. All right, folks, that's the planting of it. We'll be back with the next one. We're going to take it out and rainwater it, and then we'll be back.
Yeah, we're going to take it out to the yard. Okay, now we're out here watering it. And I've got rainwater in my container. And the reason why we water with rainwater is because our water here, city water, is very high in all those chemicals. And I just think the leaves and everything look so much better when you use rainwater. And go around and get like the edge because there's still soil on it. Like over here. Like, not that you're watering inside the pot, but can you water the side of the container?
Why?
It's got soil there. There you go.
It'll go away.
Well, it'd be a lot easier if you just water it.
When it rains in 2 days.
Okay, get down. There you go. There you go. That's
Is there
better.
enough water in it?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's go do the other one.
Okay.
We were in the south garden garage when we did that. We're in the north garden now. We big time. Hopefully that levels out. All right. What you think? This is the handiest little cart there is.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. I hope you found these gardening tips helpful. Remember, a beautiful garden takes patience and care, but you can achieve it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future tips and tricks. Until next time, happy gardening.
All right, y'all. We got these planters painted yesterday, and we've got some flowers in them. I think we got everything we wanted. Great little entrance to our driveway. I mean our walkway. I think it's going to look awesome.
Container planting, saucy coral, salvia, euphorbia, purple celosia, white vinca, pink calabrocha, and to make it look even more spectacular, a painted urn planter. How pretty is that? Oh, and a beautiful butterfly bush in the pot behind it. What are you planting up today?